Hey guys, it's Kayla and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things emo scene and everything in between. This was supposed to be a vlog. Hey guys, so it is Monday. I look crazy because the convention has just gone on for the last 4 days, so I'm like pretty much exhausted and I'm just kind of holding on for dear life at this point. But I wanted to talk to you guys because today is my first 24 hours that I've gone without vaping. I'm quitting vaping. After the convention yesterday, I threw out my vape and I have not used it since. Basically, I really want to quit, and this is something that I think that I can do. I just need to kind of like focus in on it. So that's what I'm going to be doing this week, is just kind of dealing with that. So far, I've been super tired because I feel like, you know, without nicotine and stuff, it's definitely doing something for me as far as like my ability to function. So I'm gonna try and drink as much caffeine as possible because while it's not a good habit, it's definitely something to just kind of break up things right now. And I've been dealing with a lot of stuff as far as like hot flashes, which has been super annoying. But I'm just making do. You know, I'm gonna do the best that I can. I found my old vape today and I thought about using it, but instead I just threw it away. And it really is mind over matter here. So I'm just going to have as much self-control as I possibly can, and we're gonna get through these next couple weeks and be good to go. But vaping's done for. We're done with that. We're quitting, and I'm taking you guys with me. And that's all I vlogged. Let's talk about it. So, yeah, quitting vaping is really hard. That's not to say that I haven't been successful of it. By the time you're seeing this, it'll already be 1 week down. I'm actually filming this and then immediately uploading it. So it will be 1 week that I have been today since I have stopped vaping. So I am still successful on my journey to not vape. I have done that. However, it is very interesting to try and be productive while also coming off of something like nicotine. And so I thought I would share a little bit about my experience and just kind of like explain a little bit about what my week was like, because I would have loved to have filmed it and showed you guys, but unfortunately part of the side effects or part of what I was experiencing kind of prevented me from being able to film a proper vlog for you all. So I will explain that a little bit. So as you saw in that clip, basically I talked about how I was feeling fatigue and I was having some like hot flashes and stuff. And that is something that basically persisted throughout the entire week. So I wanted to be able to vlog more, but basically I was just feeling very, very drained. I didn't have a lot of energy, so I felt like anytime I did try to film, I just like didn't have the energy to. And also I've noticed something as far as like me being scatterbrained this week. So because I was feeling so scatterbrained, I wasn't honestly remembering that I needed to film. But overall, I just felt like not great at all. Like there's been a lot of side effects to quitting that I did not expect or like want to deal with. But I'm not exactly upset that I've experienced them. It's more so just like part of the process. So the first couple of days were definitely the hardest. It was a lot of just having hot flashes, a lot of cravings, and I'm still experiencing a lot of cravings, honestly. And a lot of just feeling incredibly irritable, and then like having a fogged brain. Like I was not able to form thoughts or really be that productive. Pretty much like the entire time I was just like going through the motions of doing the bare minimum of what I needed to do. Even as far as being able to edit and post content, I wasn't able to post or do as much as I normally would because of the fact that I was just like struggling to stay awake and get up in the morning. I used to be able to get up and have no problem, but with no nicotine, it was really hard for me to get up in the mornings. I'm trying to like deal with like a hand to mouth fixation, so it's like my nails are definitely not happy with me at the moment. But I'm hoping things like that will kind of resolve themselves in the next coming weeks. But basically it's just been a lot of feeling not the best. And so as much as I wanted to be able to film that for you guys and be able to show it, I like didn't realize the impact it would have on me as far as being able to actually document it, because I did not have the physical energy or like the mental capability to focus on doing that the way that I wish I could have. Well, quitting has been one of the like, I don't know, it's not fun. It's not like I don't want to do it, but it's not like it's necessarily a fun thing to be doing. But since dealing with it, I have noticed that there are things that have helped me, and so I thought I would share that with you. As far as the cravings, the main thing I'm trying to do is just like eat healthier things, so that way if I'm eating a lot of it, it's not necessarily impacting my health or my diet in a really like terrible way. So that's one thing that's helped me as well, is just like trying to keep drinking like liquids and stuff instead of like, you know, feeling the urge to like eat or like do anything like any of that hand to mouth fixation. I'm trying to just like replace that with like drinking, especially if you can replace it with like a habit like drinking water. I feel like that would be really good. I'm trying to just give myself more time to be able to sleep and rest, because clearly my body needs that right now. So that's one thing could recommend as well. And then as far as with the irritability, because that's definitely been something I'm experiencing, I've just been trying to be really patient with myself and just remember and remind myself that, like, hey, you know, you are experiencing something, your body is reacting to it, like, you know, those feelings might not necessarily be warranted, let's take it down a notch. And so I've been trying to kind of like self-check how I'm feeling and stuff to make sure that I'm like thinking rationally and making rational decisions with everything. Another thing I want to add is that while I've been trying to quit, I've noticed that it has impacted my depression. So for instance, my depression, my anxiety, they definitely have been more since like I've decided to quit. It's not necessarily great to be experiencing that. I definitely feel overwhelmed in a lot of what I'm doing, but I recognize that it's probably just a result of quitting and that I won't always feel that way. So I'm justifying it that way. But it definitely hasn't been great as far as just feeling like overwhelmed or like I don't have the energy to do the things that I need to do, and just kind of feeling like I've been set back. But I recognize that those are probably normal symptoms. And so if you're feeling that way, I just want you to know that like you're not alone in that. But it definitely was a challenge to be able to get through the week and just be able to do what I need to do and not fall into just like feeling depressed and like feeling anxious all the time. If you're not quitting vaping, or if this is not something that applies to you in any way, shape, or form, then just know that next week's videos are definitely going to be a lot better because of the fact that I'm feeling a lot more energetic. Now, I definitely am still experiencing symptoms, so it will be slower for a bit, but I definitely will have better videos and also a better vlog for you next week, so that's exciting. But if this does apply to you, I just want you to know that it's okay for you to be going through stuff whenever you do quit, or if you're thinking about quitting, just know that there definitely are side effects, but if I can do it, I know that you can too, and that you're not alone in feeling that. And as long as you just like keep up with the idea that like you're checking in with yourself and how you feel, and as long as you're making sure that you're like doing what you can to kind of like form new healthy habits while you're like replacing your old one, I think that you can do it. I'm here for anybody that wants to quit, so if you want any advice or just want to feel like you have a friend that can help you through it, definitely know that I'm here for you. But I just wanted to kind of document a little bit about my experience and put that in as part of my vlog this week, considering I didn't really get to vlog because of the fact that I was quitting. But yeah, I hope that is helpful. Like I said, if you have any questions or you want me to just be able to support you, definitely leave me a comment. Let me know about your journey. I'd love to help support you in all of that, and just, you know, we can do it together. But if this doesn't apply to you, I just want to be able to say hi. Let me know how your week was in the comments below. Be sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you know exactly when I post. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and skedaddle. Remember to stay safe and make good choices, and remember that you're awesome. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.